So I'm not a critic or a reviewer, or I guess like a official YouTube reviewer, or one of those lucky like fans that got to see Wonder Woman early from a screening. But I really want to talk about it anyways, even though I haven't seen it yet. So if you follow like the reviews of movie stuff, you know the embargo of Wonder Woman dropped on Monday night, and the reviews so far are pretty damn good. It's got like a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes, which, yeah, I did not really expect. I was hoping this movie would be good, and well, I haven't seen it yet, so I really shouldn't give my opinion about it. I'll probably do my review later. But yeah, just from the reviews, I have my hopes up and my expectations are up, which is kind of, I don't like having my expectations up, and that's why I try to not read or watch reviews. I just like look at the Rotten Tomatoes score and stuff. But it's crazy that Wonder Woman has a 95%. Like it's pretty much, it's up there with being like the best like Rotten Tomatoes score of any like superhero comic book movie. So it's weird, and it's probably gonna go down because there's always people out there that are like razzing on the popular movies, even if they are like critically acclaimed. But yeah, what I'm hearing, Wonder Woman's pretty good, and yeah, I'm not gonna dive too much into it because I really haven't dove too much in the reviews. I remember seeing the reviews of like Suicide Squad and BVS, and seeing the critics like just like go hard on those movies, and I was just gonna go see those movies even though the critics were like these movies weren't good at all, and I was gonna be like, oh, I just want to see the movie myself so I can judge. And for those movies, I thought the critics were pretty much right on those movies. So yeah, so I'm glad Wonder Woman's getting really good reviews. Can't wait to see it on Friday or Saturday. It's pretty cool. I just want to talk about it. I don't know why. I just want to talk about it. What the critics are saying is the first like DCEU movie that's like pretty like it's getting good, I guess, ratings from critics. So hopefully the Rotten Tomatoes score holds up. I'm gonna dive on another topic about Rotten Tomatoes, of course, in this video. So yeah, I also look at Rotten Tomatoes, but I also really don't take account in Rotten Tomatoes that much. And I think people look into Rotten Tomatoes as like, oh, whether they should go see a movie or not. I think they get taken into account, but I don't think they should like take it into account where it's the decisive factor with that. It's like gonna drive them to whether they're gonna see the movie or not. But there's also people that like are just like trashing Rotten Tomatoes, of course, back when Suicide Squad and BVS came out. Yeah, there's like people like just petition for that website to be taken down, and they don't really understand what it is. So yeah, and now a studio, well, I guess a couple of studios are or I guess they came out and saying because of Baywatch and Pirates of the Caribbean, so it would have to be Disney, of course, one of the studios. I've heard the Baywatch studio. But yeah, I guess both studios claiming that Rotten Tomatoes kind of drove away attendance to their movies, which is kind of like, that's kind of sad to hear from a studio saying that. I mean, I only read it from an article from like Deadline, but I mean, wow, studios saying that. I mean, yeah, I mean, Rotten Tomatoes probably could like drive away people from your movie, but I don't think that's a main factor. I mean, that could be a key factor, but I don't think it's going to be the main factor. The main factor is going to be the marketing for the movie. And if you're that worried about Rotten Tomatoes driving away like people from seeing your movie, make a damn good movie. I mean, I haven't seen Baywatch or Pirates of the Caribbean 5, but I've heard that Baywatch is pretty terrible, and from friends, I've heard that actually Pirates of the Caribbean 5, I forgot the name of it, but is actually decent, I guess. But critics are not really happy with the movie, I guess. And it's got like a 37% Rotten Tomatoes, I think. But I mean, yeah, studio, I mean, that's kind of weird to see a studio saying, oh, Rotten Tomatoes drove away your attendance. I mean, when you got the Transformers movies, the past couple of them, I mean, like like billions of dollars at the box office, even though they're really panned by critics and they have really low Rotten Tomatoes scores. And Transformers Last Night is probably gonna get a lot of money, and that's because their marketing is pretty good for the Transformers movies. I mean, they make some good trailers for the Transformers movies. Last Night maybe not, so we'll see where that attendance for those movies or that movie comes when that comes out. But it's like, I don't know what the studios are thinking about giving this comment, of course, that, okay, yeah, Rotten Tomatoes was a decisive factor of why these movies flopped at the box office. I think no. I mean, it's probably history of Pirates of the Caribbean. Baywatch is probably not people. I don't think people were wanting to see a Baywatch. I mean, they tried to make it. I guess they tried to make it like 21 Jump Street, but I guess it failed. So yeah, but it's just how studios ripping on Rotten Tomatoes, like the DC fanboys did. Not all DC fanboys, but a lot of DC fanboys ripped Rotten Tomatoes and wanted that site to be taken down when BVS and Suicide Squad came out. So that's just weird. But yeah, I just want to get my thoughts on that. I don't want to make too long a video on it, but just want to talk about it. So yeah, it's kind of stupid how these studios do, making a comment like that. But yeah, make a good movie, and then you won't have a problem with Rotten Tomatoes. But yeah, but many good movies have also flopped at the box office as well. So yeah, so that's just my thoughts. So yeah, my Wonder Woman review will come out later this weekend, probably Friday or Saturday. It will be a spoiler review. So stick to my channel for more. And until next time, folks, I will see you goons later. I am out.